Hey everyone, this is the Osprey Aether 70AG. Today I'm going to give you a full rundown as well as tell you 3 things I really don't like about a lot of internal frame packs, but that the Osprey Aether really nails. I'll also tell you why this will be my pack of choice this summer, especially for those longer hauls or when I'm bringing the kids or dogs and thus hauling extra gear. All right, let's get into it. Alright guys, I am pumped because I'm finally upgrading from the old Kelty external frame pack you see hanging behind me, and let's be honest, this is a serious upgrade. Sorry Kelty. As promised, let me tell you 3 things I really don't like about other packs, but that this one crushes. First, although I hate to admit it, wearing a pack gives me a serious sweaty back. Anybody else? Anybody? Okay, hopefully I'm not the only one. But seriously, it's the worst. The last thing you want when you take your pack off is to be soaking wet because your pack has just been hanging there all day. The Osprey Aether solves that problem with the anti-gravity suspension system and mesh that's a good 1 to 2 inches off of the main pack, which means you get a nice ventilation between your back and the pack, meaning that you don't get that sweaty back on those long hikes. The second thing that frustrates me with some other packs that I've used is that in order to get something I need to stop, take my pack off, grab the thing. If I think about what I most commonly grab while on the move, it would be my water bottles, maybe my trekking poles, some snacks, a map, something like that. Because of some great features on the Osprey Aether, I don't have to stop and take my pack off to grab those things anymore. Let me show you. Along each side, you'll notice these super deep stretchy pockets that you can use for water bottles or whatever you want. But rather than just having access at the top, they've actually created this access hole along the side as well, so you can easily pull your water bottle out and put it back in while you're on the move. And they've even thought of really small things like this loop that makes it really easy to open the pocket up, stuff whatever you need to in, and then keep moving without having to stop and take your pack off. Next, let me show you Osprey's stow and go feature for trekking poles, which is awesome. Wait, where are my trekking poles? That's better. So, as you can see here, I've got my trekking poles stored right here where I could reach them while I'm walking. The way they do it is this small elastic band up here at the top that you can put your trekking poles through, and then an additional elastic band down here at the bottom to hold the other end, both of which are reinforced with plastic so they don't wear out over time. Now, I know what you're thinking. This stuff is going to get in my way as I'm hiking, but it really doesn't. Let me put the pack on and show you. All right, I've got the pack on, got my trekking poles here, water bottle here, and they're really not in my way too much. I can easily hike, I can move my arms. Is it really that easy to pull them out and put them back in? Let me show you, and I won't even cut the video so you can tell just how easy it is. So to pull out your trekking poles, just find this loop, stretch it out, this loop, pull these through. You're ready to rock and roll with the trekking poles. When you're done with them, all you need to do, again, find the loop, stretch it out, second loop down here. Super easy. Didn't cut the video. Literally takes 2 seconds to pull them out, 2 seconds to put them back in. What about the water bottle? All you do, grab your water bottle, get the drink that you need. When you're done, this perfect little loop that Osprey added, just open your pocket up that way and you can slide your water bottle in. Takes half a second. It's really that easy to pull out your trekking poles, water bottle, whatever you need, and then put it back in without having to take your pack off. Now, we can't be done talking about easy to grab items from the pack without talking about these massive hip pockets. I like to use these for snacks, easy to zip and unzip, and the pockets are big enough, they easily fit my iPhone 11 Pro Max. So that is how the Osprey Aether really solves my second main gripe. Let's take the pack off and talk about the third one. Main gripe number 3. A lot of internal frame packs have one main compartment where you put everything in. And then if you need something that's at the bottom, you either have to fish through it or take everything out, grab the thing you need, and then repack it. A real pain if you've meticulously packed everything in that main compartment. So what does the Osprey do to solve that problem? If we undo these buckles here, There's a J zipper that comes all the way down here, allowing you to access the entire main compartment. Right here. And we can easily access whatever is in there. Grab what we need, close it up. You don't need to unpack your entire pack just to get something that's at the bottom. Fantastic. Now, Osprey does not have a monopoly on any of these features, but Osprey just executes them perfectly on this Aether 70 AG, and I love it. Those are my three main gripes that the Aether addresses beautifully, but let me show you some other fantastic features about this pack. First up, the convertible day pack. I used to always bring something like this with me on backpacking trips, but with the Osprey Aether, I don't need to anymore. This brain comes off completely and converts into a full backpack day pack. Let me show you. We unclip these, and then some additional clips in the back. This comes off. All you have to do is unzip this front portion. The top portion of the backpack flips out, and you can see right there, looks like a backpack. It's got the straps back here, so we'll hook those up. And just like that, you have a full backpack with multiple pockets, even a place to put your hydration bladder. You've got a main pocket up here at the top that has tons of room in it. Anything you need for a day hike, extra layers, snacks, water, and then two more pockets down here so you can easily organize anything else you're taking. So, full day pack just from the brain on top. This is a really cool feature. Now, let's say you just don't want the extra weight of this. You can actually leave the day pack at home if you'd like. You can take this off. In here is this additional top flap that you can use to cover. They hide these buckles really well, but they just clip in right here, same place as the brain. So you flip those out, and then you've got a full pack. I'll weigh this so I can tell you how much it weighs, how much weight you might be saving if you were to take this off. I can't foresee a situation when I would want to leave this at home. This is just such a nice feature. The next thing I want to show you is this huge stretchy mesh pocket on the back. I love this, especially for stuffing extra layers. A lot of packs have this feature, but it is something about this pack I wanted to point out. And the pocket is massive. Let me show you. I've stuffed a few things in here just to show you. My raincoat, probably something you want to have quick access to. Gloves and a hat. Hate for them to be in the bottom of your pack. And even a full puffy coat in this big mesh pocket. You can fit a lot of extra layers or other things in this big pocket. Now, another really cool thing about this pack is that when you put it on, the way that the hip belt is constructed, the more you wear it, the more it will actually start to form even better to your body. There's tons of support. It's comfortable to wear even when it's loaded down with gear. Love the way that this sits on me. The next thing I wanted to show you was how easy it is to access your hydration bladder. So, rather than being in the main storage compartment, the bladder storage is actually right here in the back. The other nice thing is, once your bladder is in here, you can actually run the tube right along the strap through these elastics to get your tube right where you want it. Really nice for people who use a hydration bladder. I know I already mentioned these super deep pockets on each side that you can use for a water bottle. I like using something like a 1 liter smart water bottle. This fits in here nicely too. Super big, super stretchy, really nice. Another thing I have to mention is all of these straps that you can use to just compress your load. Let's say you're not gonna always need 70 liters of space. The nice thing about all of these straps is you can easily cinch it down. This one at the top, easily cinch that down. You can cinch that down at the bottom. I can cinch it down with those. And even up here, you can cinch it down even more. And on the other side. So you can have 70 liters of space for when you need it, but then easily cinch it down for when you're just not taking that much gear. Now, another thing I'll show you, even though I think it's pretty straightforward, is you can really easily store your sleeping pad on this pack without having to put it in the main compartment. I usually put mine down here in these straps, but depending on where my hike takes me, maybe I don't really want to have my pack horizontal. It takes up a little bit more room. I'd really rather have it vertically. You unclip these, loosen them, and attach my sleeping pad right here. I can cinch this down as tight as I need to so that my pad isn't going to come off of my pack. And there you go. Really nice. So we'll go ahead and take this off so I can show you just a few other things. Down here at the bottom is a separate compartment for your sleeping bag, so you can easily open that up. And another really small thing, all of these zippers have loops on them. So much easier to use than those tiny metal things that so many zippers come with. So you can easily stuff your sleeping bag down there. Some other neat features about this pack, and they're tucked away right now so you haven't even seen them, but actually on each side is this little loop that you can pull out. They're intended for dual ice axe holders. So you can actually put one on this side using this bungee and another one over here on this side. Now, I'm sure that there's even more cool features about this pack that I haven't had time to cover. So if you have an Osprey Aether and have other cool favorite features about it, let me know in the comments. I should also mention the suspension system. I just want to show you how adjustable it is. This is where you can easily adjust your suspension system. I really like the way that this one works. It's basically a massive Velcro patch. It's really easy to adjust. You just have to disconnect this Velcro, slide a little bit, and then press it down. You can also adjust these here, and then of course standard backpack straps down here. Now, one thing I have to mention is Osprey's almighty guarantee. The reason I bought an Osprey pack, and the reason you can see another one hanging back there that I'll review later, is because of their almighty guarantee. They literally say on their website, if there's ever a problem with your pack from any era, any problem, you can send it to them. They will either repair it or replace it. How much better can it get than that? Needless to say, I love this pack. As you see me head out for adventures this summer, you are definitely going to see this pack on my back. That's my overview of the Osprey Aether 70 AG. Fantastic pack. If you can pick one up, I highly recommend it. You will not regret it. If you pick one up, let me know in the comments. I would love to hear about it. If there are other favorite features that you have of the backpack you use that's not an Osprey Aether, tell me about those. I'm always looking to add a backpack to my arsenal. Don't tell my wife. Now, enough talking, time to get out there and get your dose of dirt. Remember, life is better with some dirt in it.